Hello. And just like that, we are in the month of May. We are in the month of June. I was thinking in my mind of a quote that the fairies, over a fairy night, May turns to June. And here we are. We're in the energetics of the full moon right now. Full moon in Sagittarius. And from what I've been reading by astrologers and from what I've been seeing, that this is definitely a time of aiming that archer's bow into our best life and into what can create the dynamics of what we want to manifest right now. On 7/7/7, which is July 7th of 2023, there is an energetic portal that is opening up. It actually started last year on June 6th, which was a 666. And then that was creating the energetics of the harvest, which will be in July. So right now we're at that tail end of the creation into moving into, in July will be the manifestation. And so the information that I've been feeling and also seeing other astrologers and other healers kind of back this up is that this is really a time for balance right now, and we're all feeling it. If you've kind of been very lazy and procrastinating, now's the time that people are kicking into action, versus if you've been overdoing it and pushing yourself too far, now is the time for rest and relaxation. I know that for me, I'm feeling a deep need to rest, to relax, to allow the vibrations of rejuvenation to come. My body's even feeling a little bit of disease. I've got a little bit of a cold, which doesn't happen to me often. I'm usually incredibly healthy. I don't really suffer from the colds, the things that. And right now my body is really, no, this is the time to rest. And so I'm allowing that to happen, and I'm allowing the energy of the now moment to create some space for me. I know that I need to open up more to play. I need to open up more to joy. I've been very, serious doing creation, and now is the time for that kinesthetic sand is kind of the image that I'm getting. Like, you need to kind of, you can build something, but you also just have to hold it in your hands and let it fall through. And so in the energetics of the anchor and the light that we're doing here today, let's take a moment to think about where we need more balance in our life. Like, where are we forcing ourselves to go? And or maybe where are we playing and resting and relaxing too much? Like, we need to find the balance. So which side of the spectrum are you on? Because this weekend and the energetics of the full moon right now are calling this into balance. So you'll kind of be feeling flipped of whatever it is that you normally are. And as the archer, Sagittarius, takes their bow, right? Cabal Gibran, one of my favorite books that I read in high school, still holds true to me so much today. I was thinking about children, right? Children come through us, right? It is ultimately their life. We can't aim the arrow for them or shoot the arrow for them. Like, we have to allow them to be who they want to be. And we need to also think of our souls in that same way, because a lot of times we've adopted personalities and conditioning and experiences based on our childhood, based on what we've assumed from other people and what we expect life to be. And right now we're in this beautiful space of creation. And on July 7th, right, it's like for a whole year, we've been taking the shot. We've been aiming it. Where is it going to go? Where are we going to put our future? Where are we going to, what world are we going to create in terms of the 3-dimensionality, 5-dimensionality? And, you hear people talking about the new earth and all of that information. we are creating it right now. Our thoughts, our vibration, whatever we're thinking about right now in so many ways is creating our now moment and thus creating our future moments. So look around your life right now and think, where is it good? Where am I not in alignment? The thing about energetics with money is if you're in alignment with money, because you've got the money in your checkbook. If you're not in alignment with money, like there's no money in your checkbook. So think about, that whatever is in your now moment, that's what you're in alignment with. And if it's sucky, then that's kind of what you're in alignment with. So think about that from an archer's perspective, right? If you're going to be aiming at something, do you want to aim for the least common denominator, for fear, for anger, for stress? Or do you want to aim for abundance and prosperity and joy and love? And if that's what you want to do, like we've basically got a month to raise that bow from the low vibration to the high vibration before we step through that energetic portal on July 7th. Let it go, and the arrow will flow. And that will be the new earth that we are creating right now. That will be our present day. And that we are all one together, right? So we want to be creating a future that is abundance for all. It's prosperity, it's joy, it's love, it's togetherness, it's oneness, less duality, less anger, less fear, less separation. And the best way to do that is right now in your own heart to be opening up and focusing on what you want to aim, where you want your life to be. I've been talking a lot this weekend about manifestation and visualizing. And, oftentimes the universe wants us to experience high vibration, but we think we're not worthy enough, or we almost, reject it or put it away like, oh no, that's not for me. When an opportunity comes your way, your first thought is all the reasons why that's not a good idea. Why can't I do this? Why it won't be good for me. That's that third brain, that's that reptilian brain that's trying to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you right where you are. The reptilian brain says, nope, we're good enough right here. And we don't want to move. We don't want to go anywhere. And we don't want to do anything because we're alive right here. Let's just not mess with it. Let's not mess with it. We're alive. Good. Shut up. So the universe gives you opportunities and, raises your vibrations, oh, I'm going to give you a rental car for you to drive around for a month, even though something kind of yucky happened and you got a little fender bender and you lost your car for a month. But hey, look at this. We're going to give you a rental car that's beautiful. Drive that car for a month. Feel how it feels vibrationally to drive a car like that. That's what you should be aiming for. But a lot of us just focus instead on, oh, I lost my car and this is just temporary. I can't really enjoy it. I can't really love it. Instead of just being like, yeah, this is what I want to aim for. Let's create that. Opportunities like business trips or, winnings and contest prizes. And, all of that is vibration, and a lot of times we can say no to opportunities because we can think of all the reasons why we don't want to do that. Oh, if I do that, it's probably a scam. Or if I do that, then I'll have to pay for gas and I'll have to do this and I'll have to do that and I'll have to arrange this. And that's just too much work. I'm just going to say no. Again, that's that reptilian brain being like, no, we're good enough right here, right? But baby, we're alive. Don't mess with it. We're good enough. But the universe is like, no. I can show you other things. I can give you new opportunities. Take advantage of that. And I'm really seeing that in my own life right now. And so in the energetics of this full moon, as we're anchoring in the light, I want you to think very much so about that bow and where you're aiming your life. Because right now, everything that we see, as hard as it is to admit, it's hard. Everything that's in your life, good, bad, and different, you created it. That's hard. I remember for years and years, I would get so angry when someone would tell me that. I'd be like, that's not true. That's not fair. Listen, there are some things that are just collective. There are things that are just going to hide. Like not everything is because, you manifested it. Sure. But in general, you are a mirror to the universe. So on the whole spectrum, right? Looking around at the whole bird's eye perspective, big picture of your life, you're going to create 90% of it. Yes, there's going to be 10% of it that's just collective stuff and other people's energy coming in. That just happens, that we just have to deal with. But the 90% of it really is us. And you can, as you start, noticing your own vibration and noticing your own thoughts, and you start to see like, oh yeah, I created this. Like I can see where this comes from. I can see where that comes from. And the interesting thing though is that a lot of times when we're kind of like waking up, we're kind of aware of why it's happening, but we don't necessarily know how to fix it. Some people that are asleep are incredibly good at manifesting. Like they know it, like, oh, I'm going to turn over into the leaf and I want this and I'm going to have that. And they get it right away. Versus, those of us that are kind of just waking up, we're kind of like, oh, I can see logically how I have it, but how do I manifest that? It's because we're not manifesting it. If you're trying that and you're not manifesting it, it's because you're in your head too much. Manifesting is not about your head, it's about your heart. And that's the beauty of it. You don't have to be awake to manifest. You don't have to be, woke. You don't have to be anything. Like it's your archer's bow. Where your thoughts go, your future flies. So thinking about creating a new earth, right? Think about creating a vibration of oneness, of togetherness, of understanding who we are and being our highest version of ourselves. I mean, that's a really beautiful thing to consider. So just sit with that for a moment. And why don't I call in our guides, and we can take a little meditation thinking about that right now. Wherever you are right now, just find a space to sit or stand comfortably. I wouldn't recommend that you're driving a car right now or multitasking or doing anything where your body and your soul need to be present and together. Because right now we're going to go on a shamanic journey, and we are going to allow our astral selves and our higher selves to guide us to new perspectives and new dimensions. So wherever you are right now, just take some deep cleansing breaths. Feel that breath coming in from the bottom of your toes, all the way up to the top of your head, and then back down again with the exhale. 3 nice deep breaths like that. Beautiful. Taking this moment to just focus on the sounds around you, the space that you're in, the environment that you're in. Just allow it to be whatever it is. If it's loud and chaotic, let it be loud and chaotic. If it's still and quiet, listen to the still and quiet. If your body wants to move, and mine tends to do this when I start to go into a alpha state, I tend to move. My spine kind of rocks and feels more comfortable. Just moving that Sushumna channel, Kundalini channel, just allowing that energy to, like a pendulum, just move and sway. See yourself with each breath being more in the present moment, more in the now moment. With each breath, see the air cleansing your spinal column, kind of letting the air come in all the way from the bottoms of your toes to the top of your head and back down again with each breath, just clearing that energetic channel. Any gook, anything that's not supposed to be there, with each breath just cleanses it. The exhalation just cleans it out. And just feel yourself breathing into the now moment, breathing into the spirit, breathing in and calling in your higher self. Take a moment to send your energetic roots. From the men, it's going to be from your perineum, pelvic floor. For the women, it'll be from your aura or your womb. And just send those roots down. And then also roots from the soles of your feet. And feel from the crown of your head a beautiful silver cord that goes up through the heavens and connects you about 30 feet above your head. There is a chakra. And then just feel that as a star. So it's pretty up there. And this is the galactic gateway. And allow that chakra, like a beam of light, see it kind of going up straight from there. From that chakra, see the energy moving down, kind of sending down the lights of a pyramid, kind of creating this around you. So you are now have a 3-sided pyramid, the tip 30 feet above your head. And those 3 sides go down all around you and below you, deep into the earth, creating a beautiful tetrahedron, beautiful pyramid. And this energetic is clear, so you can see through it. It's just very large energetically, and it is encompassing you. And then see the silver cord, and now as yourself in the center of this crystalline pyramid, like see it like a lever where the pyramid is going up and you in it energetically are rising with the crystalline pyramid, up the silver cord, up, and it keeps going up and up, up, up. And it's taking you into an etheric city, Shambhala, in the 5th dimension, to a mountaintop where you are now in a crystalline pyramid on the top of a mountain. So you can see and feel everything from this energetic vantage point, from this energetic city in the 5th dimension. And just allow your energy and your space to be here. Now in the 5th dimension, this is your highest timeline. To know though that there are many more dimensions above this, 6, 7, 8, 12, 77, 108, more and more dimensions. Do not stop yourself at the 5th dimension. That would be the reptilian side of you saying, I am okay and I am safe enough and I'm good enough here. Know, dear ones, that you are able to ascend higher than the 5th dimension. 5th dimension is just the very beginning in astral travel and working with the multiverse. Know that you are in an elevator of sorts and you are ascending, you are rising, and this is the first stop. And you are welcome to come here through this energetic elevator at any time, to listen to this recording from this dear one at any time, to get yourself back up energetically to this now moment, to this now space, to this higher vibrational level, which is just the beginning. They're showing me it's much like an elevator in a parking garage where there are many, many, many layers, and the 1, 2, and 3 are like the lowest levels of the dimensionality that we can be at, which is like far below the ground. And that as we rise above, we start to see more and more. You'll start to see more colors. You'll hear more sounds. You'll be able to connect to people through their thoughts. You'll be able to make energy and matter with your vibration, with your thoughts, your wishes, your desires. Manifestation will come much quicker and much easier because you won't be manifesting from the I want and considering perspective. You'll be manifesting from an I am perspective. So allow yourself to be in this energetic elevator, this tetrahedron of crystalline at the top of this mountain in the etheric city of Shambhala. And while you are here, one side of the tetrahedron opens like an elevator door, and your guide steps in. This is your master guide who has come with you here for this journey. And just take a moment to feel, see, know, observe that this presence is in opening the door to your elevator. And of course, dear one, you must give permission for your guide to come into this elevator to work with you. Only beings of the highest white light are allowed in your presence, are allowed in your space. And if you feel that energetically this energy is good and safe and loved, you can invite them in. If you do not, you can simply say no thank you at this time. Whatever you do is perfectly beautiful. You can always come back at any time. And as you make your choice, the guide will step in or will send you blessings and love and stay outside. With your guides or on your own, we are going to press the elevator now to the 7th floor. So press the number 7. You see it energetically, say 7, nothing to do, just simply feel the tetrahedron crystalline pyramid moving up to the 7th. And this time the door opens into a higher realm of the city Shambhala. And you are able to step out here, the 7th dimensionality. And you're almost at the edge of the cliff, and you just simply step out and you feel the waves below you. You feel and you hear and you know and you see and you observe that across from you there is a temple. You are walking. This is a place you remember. This is a place you know. You're walking towards that space, stepping in. This is a beautiful white room, marble-esque, with an open space. Brothers and sisters of Telos are here. Their energetic signature is a bluish white. And the 2 brothers and sisters from Telos stand behind you. Each put a hand on the back of your shoulder blade, activating the divine masculine and the divine feminine within you, creating balance as a bridge. And they guide you with love to a chair in the center. Now, we see that you are not at the center, but there are many chairs all around you of collectives of others who have joined this meditation or energetically are able to be here on their own. And you realize that you are in the center, you are the oneness with many others. And just take a moment to feel that cohesive energy of the circle. Feel the energy, feel your guides behind you. Each person has two brothers and sisters from Telos behind them, anchoring in the divine masculine, the divine feminism. In the center is Adama, Master Adama. He wishes to step forward. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the beloveds who are here today. I am Master Adama. Some of you may know of me in my other form, which is Saint Francis. I am here and I love you as you wish to receive me. We and the brothers and sisters of the Council of the White Light Brotherhood and Sisterhood are here with you today. We are welcoming you to this dimensionality and this temple within the seventh dimension to remind you that you are welcome here and to change the course of the conversation from fifth dimension to higher. You have been speaking, dear ones, of 3D versus 5D for many times, many years. It is time to stop conversations simply at the 5D. If you are here, then you have raised your vibration enough to go higher. So you do not need to consider or continue the conversation of three-dimensionality because you have moved through that precipice. We welcome you and we admire you. We understand because we have lived in these human forms before. We know how difficult it is. And we know that there are not always perfect moments. Do not beat yourself up, dear ones, for moments of humanality. Know that your feelings are a compass. We are challenging you to choose love over fear. And every choice, whether it is to brush your teeth or to buy food at the grocery store, comes from love or fear. In the coming weeks and months, dear ones, there will be chaos within the realms of the earth as you know it. And that is okay. We are asking that you choose to anchor in the light. We are asking that you can choose love of all instead of taking sides. Dear ones, we need you to know that there is no right side, that there is no wrong side. We need you to breathe that energy in. And to know that in the taking of sides, you are part of the fear-based propaganda, which will be used against you. We ask and we encourage for you to have empathy for all of the human collective on every realm, to not be in a state of judgment, to not be in a state of overwhelm. Instead of asking, why is this happening? We ask that you simply stay in love. We are needing as many of the human collective as possible to stay in the light. To stay in the light means impartiality. For if you are in the light, you know that there is no difference between you and the other. And this will be difficult. Love each and every one. Pray for all, not for just one. Pray for yourself and your family, and pray for all. There is no for you and against you in the human collective. Though there will be shadows that will be trying to make it appear that there is a clear line of good and evil. And dear ones, there is evil in this world. For just as light exists, so too does darkness. But there is no other. For we all have shadow. And the best way to fight the shadow is to shine light upon it. So while many in the human collective will be praying for their side, we ask that you pray for all. In fact, we implore you to force no judgment, to make no quick decisions, to not be enlightened to anger. Instead, be enlightened to light. And see all of this in the coming days and weeks as love of the God, of the cosmos, shining light on the darkest spaces of the humanality. Much like when you lift a rock and the ants scatter, but they are seen and they are visible, and that is good. Lift the rocks, and instead of killing the ants or taking the rock and smooshing it down, hiding them once more, remove the rock. Place the rock in the light and let the air, the sun, and the wind shine where there was the rock. We are asking for love. We're asking for all of you to become the divine mother of love for all humans in the collective. And those of you that are here, that are sitting in a chair in this circle, we love you. And you are part of the solution. Simply by loving, you will be creating a new solution, a new path, a new vibration, a new timeline. As chaos ensues, it is because the old is crumbling and the new is rebuilding. Focus on the rebuilding, focus on the love. Focus on the oneness of all. We are in awe of you and we love you. In this moment, your brothers and sisters of Telos, from the backs of you and I in the center, will be activating within you crystalline love of pure consciousness. Nothing to do, simply receive. Feel from your heart a door opening from the front and from the back as love enters your heart space. It expands and moves all through you, activating each cell and atom of yours into love and above. Nothing to do, Simply know it is. Some of you might be feeling a tingly sensations. Those of you that are feeling any discomfort or pain, know it is simply life force, prana, or chi that is moving through your body in places it has not been in quite some time. And it will, with each breath, it will lessen. Just breathe. Beautiful, dear ones. Receive. Simply say yes to receive this activation, and it is yours. Now that the clearing is complete, we are activating you. Simply say yes. And the higher vibration is yours. If you wish to say no, then we will simply hold space for you of gratitude and love. Thank you for accepting, dear ones. Oh, yakana yakono kine yaka shinikia. Anywhere and everywhere that you are not in alignment with this higher vibration, are you willing to move through that, destroy and uncreate the seeds of doubt and fear at the space of creation? If you are, simply say yes. They're activating the upgrade now, activating ancient keys and codes and wisdom within you, calling in the vibration of Brother Wind, who's going to bring back this transmuted energy to you. How amazing does it feel to be completely activated into your higher self? You're placing this on automatic every minute of every hour until there's enough of a shift in your three-dimensionality that you can see, feel, receive, and know this in your higher self. Activating the upgrade now. Nothing to do. Simply receive. The activation is coming to a close. Three, two, one. Take 3 deep clearing breaths, accepting the energy and allowing the breath to move it through you. The brothers and sisters of Telos are moving their hands away from your back. They're helping you with love stand up from your chair. Feel support and love on both sides. Very gently with love. They're walking you to your guide, who is walking you to your elevator. And you go back into the crystalline pyramid. And with a deep breath, the elevator moves down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the now moment, where the tetrahedron is around you in the space that you are in now, surrounding you. With your next deep breath, the elevator, your guide in it, with so much love and gratitude, kisses you on the forehead, on the third eye, to activate your pineal gland, so you can be returning at any time with blessings and welcome. You are welcome at any time. And very gently, very slowly, the tetrahedron rises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back into the ethereal realm. And you are now the now moment in space and time, sitting exactly where you were at the beginning of this meditation. With 3 deep breaths, feel that energy back through you in the now moment. Call in your energetic roots from the earth. Call in your energy from the cosmos and space and time. Allow yourself to slowly wake up by wiggling your fingers, moving your toes. You might want to move your spine or stretch, however it feels best for you. Allowing yourself to be back into the now moment, here and now. And just take a moment and just have some water. Allow yourself to feel the energy of the now moment. Remember to keep with those cleansing breaths. And allow this energy to activate within you. Thank you, Master Adama. Thank you to our brothers and sisters in Telos. Thank you to our guides. Thank you to each and every one of the beloveds who have watched this meditation either now or in the replay. We are so thankful for the energetics of being here now, and for the cohesion of this circle, and for the blessings of each person that's here today or in the now moment, whenever that is. I wish you all many blessings for the month of June. I wish you health. I wish you prosperity. I wish you love. To every single one of my brothers and sisters on this planet, wherever you are, I wish you love. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining my Anchor in the Light guided meditation. My name is Paige Lucier Johnson. You can find my website at pagelucierjohnson.com or heartasacompass.com. I am available for tarot readings, guided meditations, channelings, and energy work, the method of which I prefer is crystalline soma healing, which is very much so like a shamanic journeying like this with energy healing included. You can find information for me on my website, and you can reach out to me at any time. I wish you all the most blessings and love and light. Aho to all of our friends and family.